And I'm alive. I'm still alive. Sorry, John. Sorry, John Barilaro. I know John Barilaro is probably very upset that I'm live, and I'm still alive, live on the internet, and still alive in real life off the internet, online and offline. I'm still alive. I was just in the middle of doing my Spotify updates. So all of that content that I made over the last couple of days, that will soon be live on Spotify. Thank you very much. Afters. I'm an Afters guest. I'm on the Afters guest Wi-Fi. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what. It's tiring work. It really is. What were we talking about? We wanted to go. Yeah, so basically I was talking about the Horror Factory. That is. Yeah, and Roz, how are you doing? Needless to say, joining me in the booth is the lovely Sylvia Jeffries and the even lovelier Roz. I'm going to put some music on. That's better, right? Yeah. It's a bit less like terrifying and echoey, right? Yeah. How's that? It's all right? Yeah. The lovely Sylvia Jeffries. Maybe a bit further away. You just want to like a little bit of ambience, you know? So, yeah. There you go. We're listening to Cool Keith today. Black Elvis, Lost in Space. Relatable. Roz, my executive producer, and I'm just having a chat to him before I just got cut off. So what happened? Oh yeah, Mossad would like to give us an update. So basically, what happened was they'd spiked an proton mail. FYI, they'd spiked a fucking. You know when you go live, like if you go live on YouTube, I don't know if you know this, but if you go live on YouTube, like you get notifications. So it was like, hey, you're now live on YouTube, and it will send a notification through to your email. So what happened was like. I had the notifications coming through to my my phone, and so like when it like you'd ding basically. So the phone would ding whenever I got an email. And they'd spiked the little notification that says you're now live. So they spiked it with something, so that when I got that notification email saying like you're now live, it would not cut the internet connection. So to fix that, all I had to do was like cancel the notifications for Proton Mail. So it's like. I'll still get the mail. It's just it won't notify me. And then switch over, like get off the Afters Guest network. So now I'm just running off like 5G data, which is fine because it's working. You know, I'm live. I'm still alive. Yeah. Aldous Harding would like me to remind her that she is in love with me deeply. Thank you, Aldous. I appreciate that. Now you know how it feels to be under pressure to tell someone you love them deeply. Yeah. You seem to be fading, Mr. Tapscott. Yeah, look how deep these lines are. Look how deep the lines are getting. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's been hectic. It's been nonstop, but like, I have to you got to keep going, you know? Because it's filthy. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so Roz, I made Roz throw up before because, like, yeah, just then, like, thanks to one of my new fucking super weapons. Bet you'd like to get your hands on that, wouldn't you, John Barilaro? As well as Friendly Geordie's penis, and that's what you're secretly into. You're like, oh, Geordies, stop being mean to me, Friendly Geordies. And then secretly, like, whacking off. It's like you love the fact that Friendly Geordies is fixated on you. Don't you, you big fucking puffer. Yeah, anyway. No, John, I won't kill you. This is for you, John Barilaro. You ready? Turns out you like sucking cock after all. Who knew? Now he's crying. Yeah. Well, eat shit, bitch. That's what happens when you fuck with Space Magic Man. Darth Vader. Yeah, no, so I made Roz throw up before, my executive producer, because I'm here at Amy Stadium. There's a Wallabies game on. And, you know, I'm not saying that all the Wallabies are Nazis. I'm just saying, how would you know that, you know, you'd have to cross-check fucking everyone who's a Wallabies fan versus everyone they know. Because who's to say a couple of Nazis haven't stuck into that fan base? But you can say that about anything. But, like, I'm purely by coincidence, I'm here at the Wallabies game. And I thought that would be a good opportunity to use my Mossad super weapon to just sit next to all the crowds flooding into the stadium and we could scan them, basically, perfectly legally. Thank you very much, Patriot Act. Yeah, everyone says it's okay. Right. King of England just said like, yeah, whatever Nick Tapscott does is legal. Basically, he just said that. So yeah, because he was like, yeah, anything I do, I'm like, yeah, done, legal. Can you do that? Can you just go like legal, like bestow is? Because yeah, if you check I won't go into it now because I have to Google it. But like, there's a legal concept that basically says the King of England is above the law in Australia, in the Commonwealth. In England is it's like nah, he can't. It's against the law for the fucking king. Like the King of England can't break the law. That's written into the Constitution. He's literally above the law. And so it's like, well, can you just? And so like the President of the United States of America has the power to like pardon pretty much anyone. You know, they can do that. But I'm like, can the King of England just kind of go like, all right, like splash a bit of fucking holy water, like a bit of, you know, scotch on your glasses or whatever, and so psh, there you go, you're above the law now. He's like, oh, pretty much, Nick, and that's you. All right, sweet. That's good to know. It's good to know. I said, yeah, Israeli lawyers just said like, yeah, pretty much that's it. Cool. Yeah, and he's saying that's because like of what we just uncovered at the stadium, which is like I was saying, like children as young as fucking like 2 and 3 having committed. There was one 6-year-old there who's done 4. A 6-year-old girl has murdered 4 people. Like she might be like if her legal team, if she ever gets a legal team, might be able to argue diminished responsibility there. It's like, well, if her parents like trained her, obviously the parents have trained her to do it. You know, but fucking how? You know, and some of the hacks that I've been doing as well, because now that we've got the people power behind it. So what was happening was that like I had my Mossad spy gear, I had my Mossad counter e-warfare device, which is super easy. Like and this is no secret. Like criminals can do this. Like just regular local drug dealers can fucking hack like a Wi-Fi, like a local Wi-Fi connection and steal people's data and stuff. That's easy. So Mossad, right? They're like, oh, just go to the Bunnings and connect it to the Wi-Fi, and we'll see what happens. And I did, and they're like, well, fucking hell, that was like that's easy. Like this, but there's so much of it because now I've got access not just to like whoever's in the store, because it connects. Like, because your phone, whenever you walk into a store with free Wi-Fi, that pops up on your fucking. It registers on your device that there's Wi-Fi available, and the Wi-Fi registers that there's a device that could potentially connect. So at any point, like the owner of that Wi-Fi can just go, okay, devices, like what devices are available? You can do it in your house. You know what I mean? Whenever you go like, whenever you go to like, oh, can I connect something to Bluetooth? Like you get like a Google Home speaker, and it's like you go to connect a device, and it says available devices, and it's got them listed. The owner of that Wi-Fi. So if you go to Maya, the owner of Maya's Wi-Fi can just see it's like these phones are in your shop right now. So if you've got like 1,000 people in your shop and everyone's got a phone in their pocket, the owner of the Maya's Wi-Fi can just like pull up a list. It's like these devices are available. Bang! And even if it's not actually connected, you can see so you can see the name of the device. You can see the IP address of it, like because it's got a unique IP. And so if you're a little bit smart, you can then just go like, okay, well, let's cross-check this data. And so what we're doing, like the Mossad counter e-warfare device, we're just doing it in Victor Harbor. And they're like, fucking hell. Like, so it's not just like who's connected at that moment, but you can see the history of it. So it's like, it's not just who's connected now. You can see who was connected yesterday. You can see who was connected 3 weeks ago, like all of that data. So it's just like, fuck. And that's just one store. That was just like Bunnings. And then so you multiply that by like one fucking Bunnings, and then it's like, and then you can get into the national Bunnings network from there. And then you do the hospital as well, and it's like, well, fuck. And then it's like all the Wi-Fi signals are overlapping, so like you can start surfing. And they're just like, holy shit, like this is incredible. But there's no way we're going to be able to troll through all this data. There's just too much of it. There's just too fucking much. But then, of course, needless to say, good people recognize good people. Thank fucking Christ, right, China? Fucking hell, our presidency is like, fuel. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, holy shit. It'd be fucking. He's like, thank Christ for Nick Tapscott. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, thank God for President Z. Holy shit. Yeah, we'd be fucked. Yeah, we're going to nuke each other. Instead, they're like, well, we have a lot of people power. So how about you just start sending the data to us? We'll help you process it. Done. I must have like, yes. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable proposition. Yes, fucking yes. Yeah, we'll graciously accept your offer to help us. Thank you. So yeah, and then India was like, oh, but wait, do you need more help? Bangladesh, they jumped in. Yeah, Sri Lanka, really? Sri Lanka? Yeah, okay. Sri Lanka have turned around. Okay, North Korea have jumped in. Russia have jumped in. Russia are really good actually because they're fucking stoked at the opportunity because they've always had a problem with Russian hackers. So Russians are really fucking smart, but they've obviously they've got the same crime problem everyone else has. It's not that Russia's Putin's now saying it's no secret we do have a crime problem, we've got dodgy we've got shady people, everyone knows that. But yeah, so they've got really smart fucking computer people, but they're also really unscrupulous. So the Russian hacker, that's a thing. And so what's been happening now is because now all the peoples of the world have let our powers combine and turn into the Voltron of crime fighting, basically. Now we're like, okay, so Mossad are going wait, someone's trying to and that's what just happened. It's where did that email come from? It's we've got Iranian hackers in Russia, and here's their location. And so Putin's just cool, easy. FSB, send the guys, send the boys. All right, done. Dos Vidania or whatever. Yeah, click, hello. Yeah, pretty much. Putin's just pretty much. They're terrorists. You treat them like terrorists. A 19-year-old with a computer can be just as dangerous as a fucking a 35-year-old with an AK-37, or more dangerous. Yeah, if you can bring down an airliner, yeah, if you can hack a fucking rail system or cause a ship to crash or something like that, we're seeing and now all the governments are going well, that accident where it seemed like an accident, was that really an accident? It's oh shit. Yeah, all the chemical spills and things like that, and train derailments, and they're fucking hell. Yeah, so it's all thanks to Chinese fucking raw people power, raw muscle. Chinese and India are raw fucking muscle, brain power. Little Mossadi smarts and a lot of global coordination, because everyone's fucking agreed that 6-year-olds murdering people with fucking cyanide, it's horrifying. That's a new one. Yeah. That's that's worse. That's worse than gas chambers. Yeah, everyone's pretty much agreed. Not even the Israelis are pissed at me. It's saying that's worse than the fucking Holocaust. It's it's not bad enough to gas Jews, but to then train your 6-year-old to fucking poison them, unfucking believable, right? So that's just it. This is in Sydney. Yeah, just walking around. It's yeah, thanks for my new toys. So yeah, we can see straight away. Bang, his Bluetooth popped up. We can see we can read all his messages. We programmed an AI to recognize to read dog shit fan, basically, which is it's exactly what I said would happen. It's you fucking retards. It's just slang. It's going to take China. Yeah, now literally it is China. It's going to take China 2 seconds to figure out your bullshit slang, and then as soon as they crack the code, you're fucked. And it's that's what's happening. It's cool. So it's just Bluetooth scan for these dog shit fan words. Done. Poison biscuit, easy. All right. He needs to eat a lolly. All right. We're gonna poison him with cyanide. Cool. Done. Cross check. It's okay, so we can see that this phone was in this area, and this guy had a heart attack in this area around the same time. Okay, there's one. What was it yesterday? I was in the fucking cinema in the movies, and they turn up. Yeah, they're still turning up. It's I'm a murderer. Yeah, but this guy was 21, and he had 18 kills. The fuck? What the fuck? Unbelievable. Oh yeah, but yeah, ISIS. Yeah. Arabs. They're the real villains. Yeah, terrorists. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying that to shout out to Iran, basically, because I know Iran are fucking, behind the scenes, they're also kicking ass. They're like, fuck, anyone involved in this shit, you're fucking dead. Like, yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah, it's like politics is one thing. But, like, this shit. Yeah, and now that's what the Ayatollah is saying. It's like, at least fucking Hamas and ISIS, like, they've got enough self-respect to, like, wear a uniform. Like, at least they have a flag. But these, it's just murder. It's just, like, straight up murder. They're all sneaky and slimy about it. Yeah, exactly. At least those, like, we fight for a flag. Like, they fight for a reason. They're not ashamed. And at least they're, like, fucking, yeah. They're up front. Like, exactly. They're not afraid to stick their head up, you know? It's like, I stand by this. Like, yeah, exactly. But these slimy cunts, and it's just like, and you suss out their motive. Their motives are just like, like we were saying, it was just like, someone, like, it's just being a little bit bitchy, but you murder them instead of, like, not inviting them to the party, you know? Before it, that was the thing. Before it would just be like, you'd cockblock someone. Or you'd say, like, don't date Samantha. I saw your boyfriend kissing fucking Stephanie. And then they'd break up and have a fight, and then that'd be it. That'd be as bitchy as it got. But now it's like, Samantha's boyfriend's hotter than mine, so I'm gonna murder her with cyanide. She's gonna have an overdose on cocaine. You know, what was that one from Melbourne? It was like, someone at a party said one band was better than another band. And, like, the local festival organizer went like, well, I'm in charge of bands and I disagree with that, so you're dead. Like, and organizers to have him fucking whacked with cyanide in his MDMA. Fucking hell. Yeah, AP want me to go into this, and this is I'm a little bit deflated. I'm really deflated by this because I almost feel like partially responsible. Like, I feel fucking so bad. So, and yeah. No, I feel like, it sucks, Nick, but you got to play ahead. You have to push it. So basically, like, everyone knows, like, Canada is really fucking angry at the murder of John Dunsworth because, like, AKA Leahy, like the trailer park supervisor Leahy. But what I found out, and it's like, fuck, it's these scum. Like, and I wasn't, like, it's not that I'm happy, but, like, I wasn't surprised to find out that it was like, well, he's a fucking super talented actor. You know, and he gets murdered. But what I find really sad is that I found out why he got murdered, and there's a connection to me there. This is what I feel like. I feel terrible. I feel so horrible. Because I used to play him at work. Like, I used to work at Dan Murphy's. So Dan Murphy's and Bunnings are basically like murder factories now. Yeah. So Dan Murphy's, like, I used to work there in the head office. And in the office was this fucking. They were They were massive cockheads. They were the worst people in the world, and can confirm now. I feel like, they were like, you're lucky you got out of there alive. Yeah, they were terrible people, horrible people. And it's like all the type of scumbags that I've been talking about, like murderers, like Obama goons, like they're Obama associates that are just like. I heard they dropped in it. I heard in 1997 they said the N word at a party, so I'm going to kill them. You know, like that type of fucking cancel culture psychos. But when I was there, like, one of them said to me, he's like, "Oh yeah, no, you can say whatever you want here. Like, you can do whatever you want, be loud and whatever." Oh yeah, cool. And then so I was, and, like, one of the things I was doing was playing I was sitting next to a guy who used to be my friend. I thought he was cool, but no, he's a fucking cockhead. It was like, check this out, and it was like one of the video. I was playing him YouTube videos. And one of the videos I played him was like drunk Leahy highlights, and now I find out that the reason they murdered John Dunsworth is because of that. Because Nick Tapscott specifically was playing YouTube videos with John Dunsworth. It's like Leahy highlights, and they're like, "Oh, how can we get to Nick Tapscott?" Kill John Dunsworth. So who was it? Was it Obama? It was fucking Obama. See, fucking hell, right? Fucking hell. Is he still alive, Trump? Can we take him to Guantanamo? Yeah, Trump's like, he's going to Guantanamo for sure. Yeah, there's no There's no question now. Yeah, he's going to Guantanamo. He has to. Yeah, who else was Michelle involved? Yeah, she was involved as well. Yeah, fuck, all of them, all of those. Fuck, like Joe. Yeah, all cancer for Joe. Fuck you, Joe. Anyway, so to answer your question, this is why I feel. This is why I look tired, because like as long as like scumbags like that exist, I gotta keep going. You know, like yeah. Thank you to Tara Bennett, who just said, yeah, take care of yourself, please, Mr. Tapscott. Don't die on the job. You need a beer. It's like, I do fucking need. I really need a beer. I do really need a beer. Yeah, I do really need a beer. Yeah. 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 I'll get one. There'll be beer. I'll find a beer. Yeah, there's beers out there. There are ways. I have means. I have ways to get beer. But fucking hell, like, oh yeah, can't confirm. They're saying to the family of John Dunsworth and people kind of don't worry. Kitty Callahan and Tara Bennett assure us that John Dunsworth is alive in the spirit world, laughing his ass off at No Pictures of Murder, which is great. He's like, yeah, and he agrees. He agrees with Mark Carney. He agrees with the assertion that Nick Tapscott should be the new trailer park supervisor. All right. Because that was what I loved about John. Like, I always thought, like, fucking hell, like, this guy's the best actor in the world. How does he act so wasted? Like, he's such a straight-laced guy. Because I always thought he was like, he was like a really straight-laced guy, and then he was acting, like, pretending to be wasted. And then I saw, like, an interview with him, and it was like, At Home with John Dunsworth. And it's just like, he is Leahy, like, when he's wasted. That's just what he's like all the time. And then, like, his real acting was when he was, like, pretending to be, like, super straight. But that's what he's like just that no matter what, stay there and Randy, you peacefully. Propane. I'm more in the air, Rand. I'm more in the air. That's what it's like. That's just what he's like normally. Yeah. Mark Carney would like me to read a statement. And that statement is, and Mark Carney is the Prime Minister of Canada. That statement is, he's working closely with King Charles. King Charles and himself are on the same page regarding both Mr. Tapscott and the horror that Mr. Tapscott and his friends in law enforcement have uncovered. He apologizes to the entire world for Trudeau, of course, because he is a cocksmoker, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. All right, this is for you, Justin Trudeau. This is for you, Mark Carney. There you go. Yeah, he apologizes to the entire world for Justin Trudeau and the horror that he has contributed to, because that was what he was like. Yeah, he was part of this white murder machine, like the Obama, like, oh, well, sexism is bad, and that's why I should murder someone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And yeah, now Mark Carney is, not just for this, like just this one thing alone is enough for Canada to go to war. Yeah. He's like, nah, well, it's locked in now. Yeah. 3 silver in blood. Yeah, exactly. We need to be repaid. He'd also like to send a message. He doesn't want to say on behalf of the Native people of Canada, but like to say to the Native people of Canada that King Charles and both Mark Carney and King Charles express deep regret at your plight and know how badly you've been fucked around, and they're working. They're going to do this is it. Like, yeah, he's 100% on board for the agenda. And now the Native peoples of Canada are coming back immediately saying like, yes, Mark Carney, we love you, and we love you too, King Charles, because you put the fries in the fucking bag. Yeah, those words exactly. Yeah, you're putting the fries in the fucking bag. Yeah. And yeah, so needless to say, I did it yesterday, but I'll say it again. All Native Americans, like North American, all Native North Americans, so Canada included, you're all Jedi, right? And we, much like the Koori nations of Australia, we know that you know how to manage your people. You know, like if you're a First Nations North American, like more often, well, obviously there are exceptions, but more often than not, you don't fuck up twice. Like, because you're your elders, your tribal elders, step in and go like, nah, don't. You fucked up. You fucked up really badly. So we want to see justice. Like that's our priority. That's especially Tara Bennett's priority. The spirit mother, like she's like, nah, like I can't. She feels responsible. She feels bad. It's like that happened on her watch is what she's saying right now. And so now she's like, yeah, Mr. Tapscott, her and Mr. Tapscott are coming to fix things. Yeah, you will be repaid through silver and blood. We promise. And you won't get fucked around like that again. She's actually with us. There you go. That's nice. Yeah, okay. John Dunsworth would like to play a song. And who am I to disagree? This is John Dunsworth bringing you Stupid Girl by the Rolling Stones. Does that mean anything to his friends or family? Yeah, it does. Ah, there you go. There you go. Well, I hope that had some. Yeah, it does. Yeah, okay. A lot of people are calling out. Okay, excellent. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. There was an assist in there from Kitty Callahan as well. So she kind of like spoke to John, and then she told me. Yeah, she said it to me. Yeah. Look, as far as like all the Jedis go, yeah. Like no, there's no Jedi. It's all up here. It's all up here. It's a mindfulness training. It really is. Yeah. So you just go about your business. Just do the same thing, and you get a little visit. I promise. So what happens? The next step basically is like you might have a weird dream or two, but then and maybe some strange things will happen. But then yeah, you get a little visit, and I've been through it. I've done Jedi training. I've done it, and that's exactly what happened. So, what was it like? Like just little. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a really good. Yeah, this is a really good one. So I had a nightmare. Like I was in my apartment. I had a nightmare that like someone came into my apartment. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is there someone in there? Like, nah. And I went back to bed, and then someone like bashed through my bedroom door and like jumped into bed with me, like tackled me. Like, oh fuck! And I woke up like, oh, because there was this part like outside my apartment. It was all fenced off. And they was like, hey, is there someone out there? Like, you can't get out there. That's all fenced off. How did they get in there? And there was someone out there. Like, hey. I'm like, no, there's no one there. Like, how? No, I must be just tripping. And then I went into bed, and then they busted through my bedroom door. Like, yeah. They're like, ah. And then I got up, and then that evening, yeah, someone was out in the area that was fenced off that I just had a dream about the night before, and they got it, just like in the dream. And I'm like, oh fuck, like yeah, that actually happened. It was like weird shit like that started happening. Or like I'd wake up and like I'd see spiders like running across the wall, and then I'm like, where the fuck did it go? And it would just disappear, like it would just like vanish in front of my eyes. Like, fuck, it was a ghost spider. Yeah. So little shit like that was happening. And then yeah, I got like all the space ghosts came in at the same time, all the force ghosts. And just went, it's different for everyone. It really is. And then they're like, oh yeah, and it depends on your strengths as well. And so it's like it's not everyone. You don't need to run around doing backflips and gymnastics and shit. Like you know, if you're in a wheelchair, like your Jedi training won't be like walking 60 k's, but mine was like because I could walk. They're like, all right, so your Jedi training is going to be you're walking 60. You're staying away for 3 days and walking 60 k's. That was mine. And then on like while I was on that walk, the space ghosts were talking to me and stuff. And it was just like endurance training. It's like, can you keep yeah, John Dunsworth says thanks for keeping the Rolling Stones going, Mr. Tapscott. Nah, no worries, man. Yeah, all right. Thanks for being Mr. Leahy. That's my favorite Leahy. It's got to be Roll in the Air, man. I'm all in the air. I'm all in the air. You want to see a little show? Little Leahy show? Watch this. I'm going to do a wraparound. Yeah. Yeah. Horrifying. A crime. Yeah. Yeah, he's safe and well, but he wants. He'd rather be on Earth. That's what everyone thinks. That's why everyone says. Like, because it's like you can only you're watching the game. You want to be in the game. He's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like you're watching it, like you're aware of it, but you'd rather be playing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right. That's right, my friend. We'll bring you back. You will be repaid through silver and blood. Yeah. So any Jedi school, like, no, you're not gonna have to pack your bags and like go to the train station and then mum's gonna like wave you goodbye and then you cry and it's like you're at Hogwarts or whatever. No, you just do your thing and then like we'll work around you basically, and then it will just be like mindfulness training. Yeah, pretty much. But it will help you. Like it'll help you with your intuition will increase. Like you'll know when it happens. Like there won't be any fucking. There will be no doubt in your mind that it's happening. Yeah, there won't be any doubt. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, there's this one Nazi at the fucking afters who pops his head up every time I go online. He's like coming 3 times down. Yeah. Should have blasted him in the face. He's like, oh, I'm on afters property. Yeah. Does he live here or something? He works here. Yeah. So anyway, Mark Carney. Do you have any? He says, yeah, people of Canada miss you dearly, John. And John says, thank you, he misses you too. Yeah, you guys are having a big gay space hug, and that's great. It's just like Randy and Mr. Leahy. That's what it reminds me of. Randy? Yeah, but Mark Carney, like, yeah, he's inherited, like, after the years of Trudeau, and it's like, yeah, absolute shit show. Yeah, absolute shit show. Yeah, and that's all he was. He was just a pretty face, but underneath that, he was a fucking slimy prick, you know. He's exactly. Someone has just said that. It's like the type of guy, like, yeah, you'd be nice to your face, but then secretly he's behind your back fucking your girlfriend and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Apparently now, even his kids are like, I don't like him. He's a cockhead. Yeah. Just a real sellout, real vain, vapid piece of shit. Yeah. And useless, like, under his watch, it was just like, yeah, it was just like, he just opened it. It was like, yeah, Joe with Raytheon, Joe Biden with fucking Raytheon. It's just, I'll do whatever you want. It's fine. Yeah, and in the background, like, fucking incarceration of Indigenous peoples is shot up like 50% or something like that, and fucking oil fields are like expanding and like deforestation is increasing and like just horrifying. Yeah, so Mark Carney, he's inherited quite a shit show in Canada, which is a shame for him. But he's holding the line like a trooper. Yeah, like a fucking, like an RCMP. Are you RCMP? He is. Mark Carney is Royal Canadian Mounted Police. There you go. Fucking legend. Yeah, because the Mounties, they don't fuck around, do that. Yeah, they're badasses. Yeah. They're real badasses. Here he is. I'll see if he wants to come on the pod. Yeah. So. What is it with the ringlet? What's with the dude perm and Nazis? Like, I don't know. Is that in Mein Kampf somewhere? I don't know. It's like a Nazi head. Yeah. I know, they're pro. Yeah, Iranians. Yeah, I was sick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, Mark Carney. Yeah, so Mark Carney's Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So he has a good nose for bullshit. He doesn't fuck around. Him and Trump are best mates. And they work very closely together. So they're cracking down on everything. And so they're both on the same page. And now which is fucking great because you're only NATO. Yeah, you were. And what's the other one? NORAD. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so you're the original like NATO, and then NATO like morphed into something completely different, right? Yeah, Northern Atlantic Treaty Organization, right? And it was basically like North America, Canada, and the UK. And then and France got in there as well, and then it's like turned into something completely. It turned into like a big gay, like the IOC, like the Olympics. Like it started out as being like legit, and now it's turned into like a corporate, like Pepsi Dome 2017 presented by NATO. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. NATO brought to you by Pepsi. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So now King Charles King Charles, Donald Trump, and Mark Carney are all working very closely together to put the fries in the fucking bag. Yeah. And it's like, no, drug vote. No interdiction. Fuck you. Yeah. And he's doing it in a very Canadian way as well. Yeah. He's doing it in an extremely Canadian way, which is like, be polite, but very, very firm. Yeah. Mark Carney would like me to remind our Australian viewers that Canadians and Australians have served together in every major conflict since Australia's federation. Okay. Noted. Yeah, so World War One, we were there together. We were there on the battlefields of France, right? Yep. World War Two, we were there together. Kind of. we were. Yeah, fighter pilots and stuff fought together. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like the only reason I hesitated there is because Australia didn't actually have that much to do with like the D-Day landings. Like we were there, but we sort of had our own problems back home. Like, we were fighting Japs and stuff. So yeah, all right, fair enough. We were in North Africa together. Yeah, cool. Yeah, exactly. And they're like, yeah, they're smart. They're like the Aussies, like they don't want to get fucked over. They're smart. As colonial powers, like they know what can go wrong if colonial fucking douchebags like, just send 10,000 guys over the top. Like, they all died. Oh well. Yeah. That's recommended viewing, by the way, bro. Blackadder. Yeah. Yeah, Blackadder. Yeah, yeah, that's Yakuza. Yeah, the Yakuza are here. Yeah, here we go. There you go. That's an act of terror. Mossad just tagged her. Yeah, cool. What was I about to say? Yeah, so Canada and Australia, best friends. This is Tapscott and Canada, best friends. This is Tapscott and Mark Carney, best friends. So we do that. Yeah. He wants to know if I want to come to get some fucking. Have I ever been to Canada? I have been for like a couple of hours. Like we crossed the border into fucking Montreal once. That's the only time I've been to Canada. But yeah, he's like, we should come up and go skiing. Yeah, fuck oath, man. Fucking, I'd love to do it. Yeah, love to do that for sure. Yeah, so now she's in front of me to do the movement thing because they're trying to hit me with the energy weapon, but I'm countering it with this shit. Yeah. This is one of the things that they're getting you for. They move around, it's motion. Because they shoot you with an energy beam that makes you sensitive to makes your senses spike. So you get sensitive to sound, you get sensitive to motion, like your vision gets sensitive. So that's the thing, they'll move around in front of you to piss you off. Yeah. But it's not working because I'm countering it with all my various devices. Yeah, so he says technically RCMP was across the AFP because it was across my undercover operation. Yeah, I did notice one Canadian. It's another Nazi. I did notice one Canadian. Yeah, he was at Silverwater when I got sent him. Yeah, so he was RCMP, right? He's like, yeah, cool. And you're smart. You're not brash, right? You don't need to be like, fucking check me out. Look at me. Hey, I'm Canadian. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, now he's saying, RCMP were across it from the start. So AFP and RCMP work together, and FBI to do the whole fucking Mr. Tapscott rise to sleeping at the airport. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fine. No, you got to do what you got to do. Like it's fucking you can't. The horror, the horror. Can't. You can't just sit there, man. Yeah, like you can't. Children being indoctrinated as assassins. It's fucking sickening. It's so disgusting. I feel the same way. It's like, every now and again you'll see one of those news stories and it's like a family that's like they've been in like they're out in the bush somewhere somehow, like society's like forgotten about them. They're out this like rednecks out they're in like it's like the hills have eyes or whatever. Yeah, exactly. And it's like they've been inbreeding with each other and it's like 3 generations of like inbreds and it's just like the sick feeling. It's like fuck. But somehow in Australia, and I'm assuming it's worldwide, there's this subculture of like people who are like murdering each other and training their children to murder. Like it's like a rite of passage. Yeah, and now that was the other sick thing. I realized it was like, yeah, so it's Aussie. You're an Aussie, right? Yeah, it's the Aussie thing to do, to be a murderer. And what's happened in the background as well. So, yeah, because I said like, okay, so yeah, 99.99% of Aussies are against murder, and then that number actually overnight clawed back. Because what happens was that people were like, oh, burning koalas, yeah, boo, I'm against that. And then they said like, okay, but also Mr. Tapscott's against murder. Like, what do you mean? It's like, well, you won't be able to murder with impunity anymore. It's like, well, I should be allowed to bloody murder. I should be allowed to bloody do it. So you stuff up. It's the Australian way. It's the Australian way. Where it should be allowed to murder people with impunity. And now it's clawed back. So now it's only 95% of Australians. But yeah, that was the thing. It was like there was a fucking demographic. There was a group of people who was like, as an Australian, I should be entitled to murder people. True story. Oh, fucking fuck. Like, retarded. Yeah, like, how the fuck did he get to that? Like, they just had it too easy. You know? They haven't had to, like, fight for survival. Like, it's like if there is no social cohesion, you starve to death. So if you're a fucking retard that thinks shit like that, you die. Like, that's how it used to be. And now it's like, you go to Macca. It's like, you're an absolute moron. Slip through the cracks. You can learn to read, but you never actually read. And then that's it. You just play video games and get on Facebook, and that's it. Smoke bongs with your older brother's mate from fucking Nazi school who goes like, oh yeah, nah, you should be allowed to murder China. Chinese are invading. When you say invading, do you mean setting up a local restaurant? Like, yeah. Stop invading us, China. Please stop delivering quality service at rock bottom prices. Fucking assholes. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh no, they're invading us to build our railway. Fuck. It's so bad. Yeah. Bruce Lee is invading us to deliver top quality entertainment and teach people about real karate, the real fucking good discipline of karate. You know, kung fu. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, he's invading us. Like, what the fuck? Like, assholes. Fucking assholes. And then just his son might be now invading with a couple of successful films. That counts. He's invading our box office. Yeah. Better nip it in the bud. By the way, all right, let's do the action stars. Fucking Schwarzenegger, trusted with a capital T. Dolph Lundgren, trusted with a capital T. Van Damme. Stallone. Stallone, we're working towards trust with a lowercase t. Yeah, we're working towards that. We're not capital T yet because, you know. Yeah. No, okay, look. All right. Let's do a live judgment of Sly. Let's do one because we haven't done a live judgment. So anyway, Kitty Callahan and Tara Bennett are here, and us three are going to do a live judgment of Sly. Sly's watching and he's like, okay, cool. And he's prepared for his judgment. Okay, Sylvester Stallone. This is your judgment day. Sylvester Stallone. You are a very talented man. You're also very sensitive. Can we understand that? However, you, sir, have some shady connections. And it may be partially through, you could blame some of those connections on your situation where you grew up. You're from Philadelphia, and Philadelphia really was the mean streets. But that said, so that's no real excuse to put your nose in the trough. Because you can't blame it all. Like, plenty of people who grew up in Philly, in mob-run areas, Martin Scorsese grew up in fucking Brooklyn, Mafia Central, you know. And, you know, while he rubbed shoulders with fucking a lot of mob people, he never became a mob guy himself. So, going to the scoreboard, it's just like, unfortunately, so I can't, I'm not going to say the numbers, but I cannot say you have 0 murders. And I cannot say that you have never enslaved anyone. So, aside from, okay, on top, like your sentence from me, morally, is to, number one, accept any sentence given to you by a court of law in the United States of America. Donald Trump promises you fair treatment. Okay, you'll be treated fairly. He promises that. Number two, if you want moral clearance from me, yeah, noted for the record is that you did meet the second deadline. You met the deadline for amnesty. Now, as a result of that, I will grant amnesty for your soul, sir. I will do that. Yeah, I'm open to the fucking idea of forgiving you, because I believe that you have potential. You have great potential to be like a great man. Deep within you is a great man, but you have erred from the past, sir. You have erred. So, what I need you to do, and you have already done this, you've contacted the FBI, and that's great. Because you met the second deadline for amnesty. Okay, cool. So I will grant full amnesty for your soul. However, I'm not granting any amnesty from legal prosecution, any legal prosecution or consequences from that prosecution that you may face in the jurisdiction of the United States of America. I can guarantee you, Donald Trump assures me that you will be given fair treatment. So, now that you've contacted the FBI, I would very much like you to wait for them to contact you. And now this is the FBI. So, yes, Mr. Tapscott. We're working on a brief for Mr. Stallone, and we'll be in touch with them. Now, if you cooperate with the FBI and you are honest with them, if you try any shifty bullshit, deals off, right? If you're honest with the FBI after they contact you, we guarantee you'll be treated fairly. And what I can tell you right now is what they're telling me, and the FBI are encouraging me to push forward. You're looking at about 10 years in prison. You're looking at about 10 years in prison. Now, you can, thanks to modern technology, easily survive that prison term. You can easily go on to live a full and fulfilling life after that. And we will do everything in our power to make sure that prison sentence is, like, we won't send you to Guantanamo Bay. You won't be going to Guantanamo, but there will be a term of imprisonment. And maybe that's the maximum penalty, and maybe that's like your parole. Maybe you get it's 5 years inside and 5 years of parole or something like that. But I don't know. I'm not the judge. I'm not a federal judge. I'm not a judge in the U.S. federal jurisdiction, right? But yeah, when the FBI contact you, if you are honest with them, you come clean, and you don't try to pull any shifty bullshit, and you accept your sentence that the judge hands you, sir. And maybe Donald Trump is now saying maybe there'll be an element of community service in there as well. So maybe you get, you'll knock a couple of years off your sentence there if you agree to do some PSAs or, help out people who maybe a few young men out there who might be on the wrong path, if you can do a couple of scared straight PSAs, maybe there might be a window for leniency there. But yeah, this is what you need to do. That's what you need to do. This is Stallone. So aside from that, so that's the Mr. Tapscott scoreboard. So unfortunately, I cannot say that you have 0 murders, and I cannot say that you have 0 slaves. You have never enslaved anyone. However, in your personal life, Tara Bennett, that's Mary, Mother of God, assures me you're actually a nice guy. She knows you're a nice guy in your personal life. You've got a very loving family, and you're very nice to your daughters. And they love you very much, and you're very nice. And you're very nice to all your partners. And Kitty Callahan, a.k.a. JC, a.k.a. Artemis, she says, for this one, I can call her Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ knows as well. Yeah. So her words are, you're a good man who has done bad things. So she sees a path to redemption. Jesus Christ sees a path to redemption for you, sir. But you must follow the path. Okay? And it's up to you to walk that path. We're not gonna wheel you on the path. You have to. We'll show you the path. There it is. There it is. There's the path. It's up to you to walk the path. Yeah. So we know that it's in you, Rocky, and Rambo slash fucking. What was that one? Yeah, like with Kurt Russell that you did. Tango and Cash. Yeah, Tango / Tango. Were you Tango? Yeah, you were Tango. Yeah. Yeah. / Demolition Man. That yeah, you will find redemption, sir. Yeah, we can redeem your soul. And yeah, I can redeem your soul right now. So your soul is redeemed. Whether or not you earn the trust with capital T, that's up to you, sir. But if you follow these instructions, if you are completely honest with the FBI when they call you again, you don't pull any shifty bullshit, you're upfront about what you've done, and you accept your sentence and you carry out your sentence, you finish your sentence, you will earn full redemption. Donald Trump promises fair treatment for you. He does. Yeah, he does. And he's even saying right now he might even try and book a phone call with you and like talk to you about a few options. Like maybe Trump knows a lawyer who can help you out. You know what I mean? Offer you some legal advice, not shifty legal advice. Just like, look, maybe you could do like a fucking PSA for us. Maybe you could be in an ad campaign saying like, it's not too late to stop being a cunt. Basically, like yeah, if you've got mob connections, it's not too late for you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then maybe, you can look at a reduced sentence. But you are looking at, I can safely say that you are looking at some prison time. So, yeah. It's more about, because people need closure, man. Yeah. People need closure. They need to be able to read in the paper. It's like, what happened to my Uncle Steve? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay. And they need to be able to read. It's like this occurred at this event. This is where the body was, They need that. That's what they need. Yeah. And so it's like, it's not so much about you suffering for what you've done. It's more about the closure for the families. So if you go in and you like, look, here are all the details and they're all true. That'll save your soul. It really will. Yeah. So that's what it's all about. Yeah. So if you do that, yes, you will be redeemed. And he says, thank you, Mr. Tapscott. And he's crying. Well. Thank you for, because, aside from that, like aside from these blemishes on your record, you're only human. There has to be a path to redemption for everyone. And Mike Tyson was the same. We said the same thing for Mike Tyson. Yeah. Tara Bennett and Kitty Callahan, a.k.a. Mary, Mother of God, and Jesus Christ, both said, he did rape someone, but he did the crime, went before the judge sentenced him, did the time, and now he's free, and he can do whatever he wants. Yeah, except more crimes. Except more crimes. That's it. Yeah, now he's fucking kicking out. Trump says he's smashing it now. Yeah, he's fucking a hero. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, Trump says he's like the best. Yeah. So modern technology, man. Like you're not too old. You're definitely not too old. Yeah. So if you've done some crimes. Now just do the time. Be honest. Do the time. Please don't talk to those shady mob connections again if you can avoid it. And, don't do anything else nasty. And when you get out of jail, you'll be welcomed back into with open arms. Donald Trump is saying, yeah, because Donald Trump is also an 80s guy, and he's like, yeah, fucking sick, like Rambo. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, I love Rambo. Yeah, me too. I love Rambo. Yeah. First Blood is my favorite. Mrs. Stallone just asked me what my favorite one was. Do I like Rocky as well? Not as much as I like Rambo. Yeah, I fucking like First Blood was awesome. Like I love that movie. Yeah, you like the battler. You like, just want something to eat. Yeah. The best. Yeah, so good. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Sylvester Stallone, arise. Okay, cool. Roz, is there anything else you'd like me to address? You say, no, we can just keep chatting. Do you want to do a Q&A, Mr. Tapscott? So, okay, cool. Yeah, we can do that. Someone wants to know where I'm sleeping these days, and I'm going to tell them I'm still at the airport. War as hell. Yeah, war as hell. Well, it's basically just because, why am I sleeping there? Well, because it's federal jurisdiction. So when I go there, there's armed, federal police there. It's like a military base. So I can sleep there, and it's not. It's a little bit awkward to sleep on the floor, but it's it's an airport. People do that. So, yeah, like it doesn't. It's not like I'm sleeping on the floor at the fucking David Jones food court. You know what I mean? Like that would look weird. But if you sleep on the floor at the airport, like you just make it look like you're a backpacker, it's not that weird. Is it uncomfortable? Yeah, it is. It is because I have to move around and I wake up like every couple of hours and it's like, fuck. Should I get up and like, yeah, it's well lit and stuff like that. Like it's not the same as a bed, you know. But it is what it is. I do what I have to do, you know. Yeah. But it's not so like I look tired. Yeah, I know I look tired. Yeah. Oh, that's not a disability. Yeah, but I don't look tired because of where I'm sleeping so much. It's like I look tired because I'm just fucking smashing. I'm smashing work. Just so much work, like just schlepping around constantly. Like, should have seen the size of the blister I put on my foot the other day, this morning. Yeah, I was nice. Yeah, Sylvia Jeffrey was like, dude, I saw that. It was like fucking. The blister on my little toe was the little toe. So that's not your toe. That's a blister. I'm like, yeah, fuck. Yeah. So that's why I'm tired, just because it's just non-stop, like constant. Yeah. Getting his people's faces and stuff and like dodging like shitty fucking ADF, like bullshit ADF orders and things like that. Like ADF were like, sorry, it's like, the fries in the fucking bag. ADF. That's what I got to say back to you. The fries in the fucking bag. Yeah. But that's like just to get to the airport. It's like schlepping to the airport. It's like, fuck, man. It's like it's a schlep. Yeah, and it's like you got to go through the thing, and it's like catching the train. Like you got to catch a train wherever you are. You got to catch a train back to because I might be anywhere. I might be like out of suburbs. I might be in Banks. Yesterday I was in Bankstown. It's like, well, time to head for home, and it's like, all right. You got to catch a train back from Bankstown back to fucking Central, and then from Central back to the airport. And then, like, once you're at the airport, it's like you got to go up, like, out of the train station. It's like 5 flights of stairs or something like that. And then finally, sort of like get yourself settled, and like maybe there's some fucking douchebag like sitting in your favorite seat. It's like, oh, for fuck, you got to go find somewhere else. And then some nerd jumps at him. So it's exhausting. Yeah, just that. Whereas like my old life when I had an apartment, or like and when I first started doing these videos, that's all I would do. It's like I'd get up, have something to eat, maybe go for a walk, and then just sit in a room and make the video. And that's it. That's all I do. But these days, like doing field work, I'm just fucking like smashing it constantly. Yeah, and I don't have like every time like because I don't have a fridge. I'm still mobile, so it's not like I can't just go to the grocery shop once and then fucking put food in the fridge and then it's like, okay, cool, that's my food for the week. And then like all I need to do to get something to eat is to like just open the fridge and make a sandwich and then eat it. If I want something to eat, I have to like go into the shop, get it, and then to bring it out and fucking eat it. You know what I mean? Like, so every meal I have to go somewhere, get it, and then come out. Go, come out. So that's hard. Like, it's hard. It's hard work. Yeah. So that's, So it's not so much the like, it's not so much the not sleeping that's making you look fucking thrash. It's just the fucking the working, like the being thrashed, like getting in people's faces. Like it's hard. It's every time. It's hard. Like getting in someone's face and they're like, I'm a full serving officer of the Australian Federal Police and I'm investigating murder. And I suspect you've committed 3 murders with contact. Like every time I do that, it's hard. It's energy. It's hard work. And then they spit back at you, say, oh, yeah, you're not a fucking cop. And then it's like, well, how about this bitch? Blast them in the fucking face. And every time I pack down, like, my whole podcasting setup is like, it's like 2 computers, like 3 devices. I got to set them all up and like connect it to fucking Wi-Fi. And like, then it will get hacked. And I was like, I got to rehack it and scan it again. And like, So, just like, it's hard. It's hard work. Yeah, field work is hard. It's hard. It's hard to do. So that's sort of why I'm tired. Yeah. But you gotta like this shit with the kids, man. Like, no, as if the murder of your favorite celebrities wasn't bad enough. Like, and that's what I was saying. It was like, fuck. Well, if this is what's happening to like Heath Ledger and Matthew Perry and like the celebrities, what's happening to Steve from the car wash? And it turns out for like Steve from the car wash has just been getting fucking butchered. You know what I mean? Like. What's happening to Jin Power from the noodle shop in Ashfield? Like, the bloke's just trying to fucking go to work. He's just trying to make some money, you know, trying to get ahead, get an education, maybe get laid, you know. Nah, instead it's like, local yuccas are going to fucking stab you to death in a back alley for reason because you're Chinese. Like, that can't happen, man. You can't. If that's happening, you have to act. You can't just that's someone else. It's not someone else's problem. That's everyone's problem. Don't get the fucking. This is another Oscar speech, like Oscar monologue, but no, like yeah. I'll splash some water in my eyes. Like, it's everyone's problem, man. I know. And Ross is like, yeah, but this is what rates. Rating spikes. Yeah. I know. But yeah, you have to. Yeah, I'm kind of like, well, yeah. I look at it like a zit. You know what I mean? Like a pimple. It's like fuck. You just gotta get it. It's like, all right, look, like, and then once you get fixated on it, it's like, nah, you have to fucking, yeah, or a splinter. It's like, fuck, I got a splinter in my foot, and then at first it's there. It's like, oh yeah, I can live with that, and then after a couple of days, it's like, I just got to dig that motherfucker out. And this is how I look at it now. It's like, oh fuck, yuccas are in fucking Ashfield. Just got to dig that motherfucker out. Like, yeah, just got to dig those cunts out. That's sort of how I look at it. Now I'm fixated on it, and I'm not alone. And like seeing results as well, like it makes it worth it. Yeah, because now that like we've got other people here joining the fight, you know, who are just united by just the humanity, like just by the fact that they're fucking human. It's like, yeah, I'm a human. You should, yeah, exactly. Like just being a human, that should qualify you to be fucking angry about this shit. You know what I mean? Like. Something about flat, yeah. He's another impending Oscar speech. Yeah, it's not about fucking flags and stuff. Yeah, it's everyone's problem. This horror factory. When I was a kid, when I was 3 years old, I was learning how to read, you know, learning how to swim, trying to catch frogs and tadpoles and shit. And these psychos are teaching that. Oh, instead of that, don't draw a pretty snail. Like, you know, don't learn how to use the swing without being pushed. Don't learn how to surf. Learn how to poison your neighbor with cyanide. The fuck? What are they going to tell? Like, if it was left unchecked, like, well, if you've got 8 kills under your belt and you're 10 years old, which is we've got evidence of that in Sydney. I don't know what it's like everywhere else. What are you going to grow up to be like? You know what I mean? What are you going to be like when you're 30? You're like Pol Pot, you know? Oh, disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. What do you want to talk about next, Mr. Tapscott? Says Ross. And I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. I just wanted to talk about Mark Carney and John Dunsworth and apologise to the people of Canada that, yeah. John Dunsworth says it's not your fault, Mr. Tapscott. It's those assholes. It's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Fucking sucks, right? Yeah, okay. All the every member of cast, every cast and crew member of Trailer Park Boys has contacted RCMP and has been deputised. Like Ricky, fucking Bubbles, Julian, yeah, all of them. Yeah, Randy. Yeah, they all are. Yeah, they've all been deputised and they're all fucking strapping up and getting ready to fucking go in. Yeah, because what's your how about that? What's it like on the street at street level in Canada, Mr. Carney? So it's Prime Minister Carney. Thank you very much. Okay, Prime Minister Carney. Yeah, he said it's the same as Sydney, where it's just like you've got gangs of like fucking death squads. Is it like Yakuza and fucking? It's like, nah, not so much. You got like Mafia, don't you? You've got like French Canadian mobsters. Yeah, he's got that. You've got Russian mob. Yeah. You got bikies, right? It's like, yeah. Hell's Angels are a real problem. Okay. And Rock Machine as well, right? Like, is that still a thing? It's like, yeah. Okay. Cartel? Yeah, because the cocaine trade, right? Yeah, and fentanyl is a massive problem, right? Yeah, so it's cartels. Okay. So you and Trump are obviously like working quite closely. Yeah, DEA is in there. We're working with RCMP. Yeah, sick. Do you have a federal agency, or is it just like RCMP mostly? So yeah, it's mostly RCMP. Do you still get to ride horses and stuff? It's like, yeah, sometimes if you want. Yeah, sick. Yeah. So yeah, mostly cartels. That yeah, fentanyl. You got the same corporate scumbags as well. Financing, privately financing fucking mercenaries and stuff. You got disgusting. Hey, yeah, and Nazi. Yeah, the same Nazi douchebags. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like the Democrats. It's like yeah, fucking the left, the soft left that turn out to be like hard right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Silicon Valley douchebags and stuff. Yeah, yeah, Wall Street and finance and yeah, all the corporate bros. Fucking gross, dude. You confident? Like, how's your government? Yeah, his government is $3 trillion, and you've vetted everyone. It's like, yeah, absolutely. And King Charles is in there helping him. Okay, so you've got support from like MI6 and stuff. Yeah. Okay, excellent. How's your intelligence agency? So what's the? He says, yeah, it's fine now, but they had the same problems like the Five Eyes. They're all like real kind of like cooked. Yeah, they were, weren't they? Yeah, but now they're fine. Okay. Cool. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, fuck over. Yeah, absolutely. When I come to Canada. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, go skiing and shit. Yeah, drink some fucking bourbon. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Do I ride motorcycles? I haven't much. I have done it, but like not really. But I could ride them. It's like, yeah, it's good motorcycling country. I like driving. Yeah, I like long distance driving. I don't know if you, yeah, so when I went to the United States, there was one leg of the trip we hired had a bunch of friends and we hired like a big Chevy Suburban, like a big fucking Hillary Clinton like Secret Service SUV and drove it up the West Coast. And then later in that trip, I hired a Dodge Challenger, I think it was. Yeah, Challenger. I drove that from like across the Rockies down to Vegas, and it was fucking awesome. Yeah, so like yeah, like I'm probably more inclined to be in a car where it's all like fucking air conditioning, like. But yeah, long distance driving, I love that shit. Yeah, guy like Tara gets the Space Coast gets in the fucking passenger seat, and we drive together. And fucking, yeah, listen to music and stuff. It's great. Yeah. Can I be a Jedi? Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, Mark Hahn officially promoted to a fucking Jedi. Bang. There you go. Yeah, let's look it up. You know, well, I'll need to kind of Google it. But yeah, if your people want to nominate, just do it via space magic. So get your people to sort of like whisper in my people's ears, and then next episode I'll announce like a Jedi Master for Canada, and it will be someone like, oh yeah, John Dunn. Well, I don't know if John wants to do that. He says, yeah, John Dunsworth does. Okay, cool. So he'll be one of them. But I'd really like to do the same thing. So I'd really like to find a champion from fucking the Native Americans and make them Jedi Masters so they can start just promoting people as they see fit. You know what I mean? And it's just, yeah, and that's great because I wanted to talk about that this episode, which is the reason I'm doing this is because I don't want like Dave Chappelle and Briggs and fucking Little Butt and Sen. I don't want it to be another thing where it's just like you need a white guy's permission to be a fucking like a white guy is giving you permission to be a badass. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like fucking black people is oh yeah, great. I need a fucking white. I need a like as long as a white guy approves. You know, it's like fuck that. I'm like yeah, so basic. Yeah, okay, cool. And yeah, all right. President Z, you're a Jedi Master now as well for that reason. So yeah, you don't need my permission if you want to promote Jedis yourself. Yeah, you can do that now. What else? Yeah, so I want to. Yeah, so I'll find I'll meditate on it overnight, and then if your people like, and yeah, already I'm kind of hearing the buzz like Native Americans are kind of going. Yeah, there are a few people that I can sort of think of, but yeah, like even if we could do a couple. But yeah, that's the thing. I just want I want to empower you to like for your people to do your own, to be able to like fucking do your own promotions. But in the meantime, yeah, John Dunsworth. If the Force goes to John Dunsworth, Leahy, so Trailer Park Supervisor Leahy visits you and says you're a good cunt. Like he thinks you're trailer park material. You're the best trailer park. It's this trailer park I've ever had. You get up in the morning, you make me our coffee, you go to the commission, Rand. Now. Yeah, if he does that, then yeah, you can start Jedi training. Yeah. But yeah, let me meditate on it overnight because I honestly don't know enough. Like, yeah, I don't want to just start like picking names out of a hat just in case I pick the wrong one or whatever. So, but your people, you've got to have individuals in there who like all of you kind of agree, like, yeah, that guy's fucking rules. Yeah, that guy for sure. Yeah. Let me meditate on it overnight, and then tomorrow or the day after, when I do an episode, I'll announce it. But yeah, I'm totally down for that. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's it. It's nice talking to you. Prime Minister Khan. It's like, cool. All right. Yeah, do you ride, Mike? Do you ride motorbikes? Yeah, he does. Oh, yeah, killer. Yeah, fucking sweet. Do you have a military, like your RCMP, but do you have a military background? So, kind of, not really. All right. Yeah, we'll go for a ride together for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you show me how to ride a Harley. Yeah, sick. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we won't do it at the same time. We'll go drinking as well. Yeah, we won't drink and ride, but we will drink and ride. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Roz is saying maybe this is a good spot to wrap it up, and because I've got a little bit of computer work to do, a bit of admin, so I might do that. Yeah, but great talking to you, Mark. Thank you so much. It's always nice to know that there are other humans out there who fucking, yeah, can't. You just can't. All right, this is Mr. Tapscott. You've been watching No Pictures of a Bird podcast by Mr. Tapscott. I'm Mr. Tapscott. I'll see you soon, probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.